What is up, everybody? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and we are back with another video on DMC5 SE, this time going over the trophy list and some of its very interesting implications. As always though, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with anything and everything DevilNeverCry and hit that notification button so you don't miss out when new content drops. So, taking a look at this trophy list, it seems like Capcom was holding a few cards close to their chest, and there turns out to be more than we thought to DMC5 SE. As you can see here, I'm scrolling slowly through this trophy list, and you can see it clearly implies that there'll be a Divergence Mode in DMC5 SE. What I mean by Divergence Mode is you can pick whichever character you want to go through a mission. If you want to play the entire game with Dante, you can do so. If you want to play the entire game with Nero, you can do that. Or if you're feeling particularly brave, you can play the entire game as V. Now, if you play the original DMC5, you'll know that specific missions were locked to specific characters, and it was one of the critiques that many fans had. They didn't want to play the game as V, they didn't want to play the game as Nero perhaps. They wanted to play as their favorite character from start to finish, and we weren't able to get that experience in the original release, which seems to be rectified with DMC5 SE. As a very basic example to make it obvious, if you take a look at the end of the line trophy here, which states clear mission 6 as Nero, Dante or V. If you played the original DMC5, you'll know that mission 6 was exclusive to Nero, and it was the Gilgamesh boss fight. For story reasons, I guess it makes sense that it's exclusive, but with DMC5 SE, it seems like they've thrown all the canonicity and lore out the window, allowing players to play with whoever they want. So along with a Divergence Mode, which is sneaky of Capcom to keep hidden from us, you've got the usual Vergil specific trophies. You've got the typical clear all missions as Vergil, acquire all of Vergil's skills, and there's even one for clearing mission 19 as Vergil without using any other weapons than the Yamato, which mission 19 in the original game was the boss fight with Dante against Vergil, perhaps implying that maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to fight Dante as Vergil, have a little bit of a role reversal. In some of the comments of the previous video, some people stake the claim, I guess you could say, that the Matt Walker comment about playing through the game through the eyes of Vergil when it comes to the end boss fights was nothing but PR talk, because they didn't want to kill off any hype by outright stating that there was no Dante or Nero boss fight, but perhaps this trophy implies something else. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on that one. And then of course we've got trophies for the Bloody Palace. Of course, the typical clear the Bloody Palace with any character, and then the silver trophy for Infernal Kings for clearing the Bloody Palace with all characters, which I'm looking forward to doing that again. The last time round I managed to clear them all on my first try, except for Dante, I think, because Vergil ended up pulling some hacks out at the last minute. But I digress. I'm looking forward to all of this, and this trophy list doesn't seem too hard, to be honest. I'm hoping that the one for S ranking all the missions on all the difficulties won't be as hard as the original game. I'm hoping that they've tweaked the style point system so that you don't actually have to skip encounters to make the rank, which is very interesting. I mean, you'd think they'd try to entice you to fight more enemies more stylishly, but that is another issue in and of itself, and for the sake of brevity, that is going to end this video here. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you excited for this? Were you expecting a Divergence Mode? I'll be honest, I wasn't. I know I pointed out in the original trailer for DMC5, I think it was the Game Awards trailer, we saw some footage of Dante in a mission that he wasn't in the final release. Some people chalked it up to just the developers capturing some B-roll for the trophies, but maybe it was meant to be in the game in the first place. I don't know. With all that said and done though, it has been me, DevilNeverCry. I would like to thank all of you for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next video.